Hey, what's up? Welcome to DGen Ed in tonight's stream, which is going to be Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, which might be the last time that I stream it just because it hasn't been that popular, but maybe I'm proven wrong. Maybe that's because of the holidays, but also because it's been kind of a frustrating game to play. Generally, very beautiful, really fun, but I just feel like there's so many problems that are brought to the forefront of the game when I wanted some escapism. So, we'll have to see. Maybe this time is different. Maybe it's just beautiful exploring the jungles of Pandora, hunting, getting after the little pesky humans. But I think that there's probably going to be some stuff about uh, pollution, about how humans are terrible, about academia and all this stuff, which I personally just find very boring. I've been down that path and I don't really like it that much. So, yeah, hopefully it's just a lot of fun. We dive into it and, yeah, and then I will be taking breaks to go over some tickers. One ticker in about an hour and a second ticker in about 2 hours. And I will be releasing those as clips in the morning. I might be starting a membership for the channel so that you can get the clips an hour after streams end. So let me know if you're interested in that. I might announce it Sunday. I might not. I don't know. Last time I did a membership, it was kind of unsuccessful. But yeah, I haven't looked at the charts at all really after close today. I haven't looked at the unusual whales data. So that should be pretty interesting. Looking forward to that. And also, I did want to point out, I do have this poll for what I should be streaming tomorrow. The Arc Raiders game is on sale until the wee hours of the morning, January 8th, which is tomorrow. Normally $39.99, going for $31.99. So I think I'm going to get that tonight, and we'll see if this poll shifts to be 50-50 or, less clear that Arc Raiders is the winner, then I will consider continuing to do Battlefield 6. But as of right now, it seems like the majority of people, 3 out of 4, are interested in Arc Raiders. And then maybe if I have some fun with that tomorrow night, maybe I would stream it again on Friday. So we'll have to see. But yeah, let's dive back into the Frontiers of Pandora, see what that game's like. Hopefully it's nothing but fun this time around. But it might be a little it's such a beautiful planet, but we're going there and dealing with pollution and academics are struggling to have their papers published, things like that. So hopefully it's not like that at all this week. Yeah, look at this scenery. It's so beautiful. And very weird kind of mouse controls here at the beginning. So let's continue. Last time I played, it looks like was Christmas Eve, so maybe that's why. Didn't get too many views then. That's actually probably why. But yeah, let's see where I'm at. I had climbed to like some mountain, and there might be the little dragon things for me to claim, bond with, and fly around on. So this could be a pretty cool week, as long as it loads. All right, yeah. So I'm up here. I need to eat food for sure. That's one of the things I have not been doing in this game, just because it's like so clunky to figure out this stuff. I think it's like triangle. Help resistance time. Why do I have to why am I in a rush to do this crap? Okay, eat food, L1. Okay, I've got some. Can I cook the steak? I personally want to cook my steak first.
I'm on my way, Priya.
Yeah, and why am I this little kid who just sounds like an idiot? I'd much rather be like a badass, Let's check out the map. Am I supposed to go to the blue dots? Time remaining. Alma and Solik are under attack at the Resistance. Why do I have to go back to the Resistance research station? That place sucks. It's just filled with annoying people. Follow the smoke to the west of Center Circle. Like, I have to go. To be honest, I'm just gonna jump off and see what happens. Because I'm supposed to be like, there we go. That worked out better than I expected. Now this is for sure gonna kill me. Okay, that's like, let's see, over here. I gotta go there. I am on a fast track to get back there. Oh, my legs! Because you're supposed to be this, like, badass Navi. I'm like, yeah. I'm just gonna keep letting it heal me. Whoa! What happens here? Look at that! Quest failed. I died. I thought that he'd, like, cannonball and everything would be alright. I just want to eat some food. Oh, I fell. Yeah, because now I'm, like, going the wrong way. Ooh, I can do fast travel? Oh, fast travel is currently unavailable. Well, that is stupid. Let's see. I can... Why can't I fast... Oh, it benefits me now to fast travel. I don't have to go to the destination. But I just want to go to these other areas. Fast travel. Okay. That's so stupid. Okay, so... I kind of like the strategy of dying. I think that was a good strategy.
Please hurry. It sounded really...
Yeah. Ah, man, I died again. Okay. Restart, but coming. Help resistance, time remaining. I've got 7 minutes at the resistance station. How do I get back there that fast without just like a jumping off cliffs? Because I'm like all the way up here. Am I oriented in the right direction at least? Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Please hurry. It sounded...
No, I'm gonna hurt myself. Dang it. Yeah, this was like right after they had like an introduction to the game, and then it's like, and now you're like throwing me into 7 minutes. Okay. So it's like, maybe I just needed to find a better path. Now this is pretty cool, just jumping from these rock things. Well, I'm not really going the right direction.
Please hurry. It sounded really bad.
Yes, you incompetent humans.
One of the field labs. Danny,
I'm on my way, Priya.
I'm gonna take some of this stuff though.
strong. We're on the edge of that camp.
I'll get to them first. I promise.
Oh my god, I just wish you didn't sound so dumb. Guess I'm gonna go that way. It's like, great, I wanna go the only way. It's like vertical. Okay. It's like all this crap. Why do I have to go after these stupid humans? To be honest, like, who cares? We've got to rescue stupid humans. No, no. Oh, nice. That was good. It's like a snake tree or something over there. Hopefully I can land on this tree and not die. Dang it. Okay. Just like, catch me on fire. Yes. Yes. Okay, well maybe I can just get down there.
Please hurry. It sounded really bad. I don't know what to do.
God, you suck.
Danny,
I'm on my way, Priya.
all that smoke.
God, shut
We're
up.
already to that camp.
I'll
It's
get
like,
to them first. I promise.
I'm unfortunately going the exact wrong direction. Because this is like the only like non-cliffed path. Just die already, dude. I'm trying to run to save my incompetent human friends. And I'm like hurting myself badly trying to get there. Like, oh, that's awesome. That's a glitch. Oh man. This is stupid. I died. Yeah, why do you put 7 minutes on me? I just got to like the title screen. Take a couple weeks off. So maybe I go to like those beacon things. Fast travel is currently unavailable. That's great. So it's like I gotta go down this way. Okay, maybe I'm onto something here.
Please hurry. It sounded really bad. I don't know what to do. Uncle's out at one of the field
Stop
labs.
relying on
I'm on my way,
aliens
Priya.
to help you. That's how you do it.
It's going to draw. We're already to that camp.
I'll get to them first. I promise.
Don't promise. She's a human. Look out for your own kind first. Ah, I was supposed to jump into a pool of water, not die.
Please hurry. It sounded really bad. I don't know what to do. Uncle's out at one of the field labs. Danny,
I'm on my way, Priya.
all that smoke. It's going to draw more audience. I can't.
I'll get to them first. I promise.
Alright, got the vines going a little bit smoother now. Still like way high up. There's probably going to be this waterfall here. And it's like, oh crap. Whoa, that worked out better than I expected. Oh, it's okay. Keep going, buddy. Oh. Oh. Okay, I'm at like the research station now, basically. I just want to get like my bow and arrow out. How the, like, why is it so? Yeah, this game sucks. I'm sorry. It could be good. I think that's actually probably a scenario with a lot of games. Like, I thought Gollum would be a cool game, and apparently it's like the worst game ever created. Like, why can't I take out my bow and arrow? Like, I'm pressing it. Oh, okay, great. This stupid detector thing. Like, equip. Okay. I want to equip it. There gonna be some guys here that I can take out. This is just... Let me get into a fight, even though I have like no health because I just don't care. Oh my god, nobody cares about your stupid log. Like, why am I not at this research facility? And like, oh god, I don't want to be in first person view. Okay, get me out of first person viewer, please. Alright, I'm gonna have to pause this, figure out how to get out of first person view, because this game sucks. Hold the touchpad, okay. Dude, I totally like went to the station. It's over here, I guess? Like, the map just sucks. Like, why can't I zoom in on the map to figure out more precisely where I'm at? Like, I was just over here and there are no humans. I have to, like, go inside, interact with all the dumb humans. Like, where's the research? This
Really
is it.
similar to our own. It's incredible.
That's good, sensible gear.
That's the Resistance headquarters. Okay, maybe that's not. Oh. Is that where I want to go? Wanderer's Vantage. Bellspring, what's this thing? Maybe it's over there. Help the Resistance. The Resistance Research Station. I assumed it was this place. Yep. Here you can find crafting table, cooking station, artisans, and changing places. Follow the smoke to the west of Spinner's Circle. What's Spinner's Circle? I am just gonna, like, let's see.
Better take in everything that's not nailed down.
Alright, I think I'm gonna run out of time, and then hopefully I'll get a restart. Gosh. I don't know, like, maybe it's just me because I haven't played games in a while, but, like, the people you're walking by are too loud. Like, I don't want to listen to their stupid conversations. Okay, Spinner's Circle, like... Help the Resistance. Resistance. Follow the smoke to the west of Spinner's Circle, south of the Threaded River. Like, what's the Threaded River? Is that the Threaded River? Resistance headquarters. Yeah. maybe it's over here. So I'm hoping I die. Or maybe I'll just jump off something and die. Or just hold myself underwater. Maybe that's a way to kill myself. Then I can... Or maybe I could just... let's see. Yeah, like, I don't want to save people. I don't want to save humans. I just want to explore. They put this clock on me. I want to explore, I want to hunt. But instead, it's saving Karens at a research station. Ooh, I like. I ran out of time, I think. Quest failed. I ran out of time. Why do I have to retry it? Why can't I just forget about the people and have fun? Okay, so I'm supposed to go west. And also, like, I'm assuming north is this way. So I guess I'm looking west. And maybe that's showing the direction the smoke is in. Follow the smoke to the west of Spinner Circle, south of the Threaded River. Well, this seems awfully smoky over here. Gosh, and just like the controls for this map. Okay, so... like, where is the smoke? This is going the wrong way. Alma and Solik are under attack at the Resistance Research Station. I'm assuming it's got to be over there. I'm just going to go over there. I'm just going to say screw it. Let's just go in that direction. Which is... yeah, I mean, maybe I can...
Please hurry. It sounded really bad.
just... let the humans die. Let the humans die.
It sounded really bad. I don't know what to do. Uncle's out at one of the
Just
field
die.
hospitals.
That's what you do. Ah, dang it. Alright. This might just be a few hours of me killing this guy over and over and over. And it's like becoming help the resistance at the Resistance Research Station. It's pointing me in this direction. Follow the smoke to the west of Spinner Circle. I think that this has to be Spinner Circle, maybe, because it's a circle. I don't know if I'm going up to that spot. It doesn't highlight anything there. Oh, and north is that way. There's a little compass right there. So north is that way. And so west. Kind of generally going in this direction. There's smoke over here. Where is the stupid research station? And why can't I have better views? This map is like so insanely hard to control. Get a nice view. Follow the smoke to the west of Spinner Circle, south of the Threaded River. So I'm just gonna kind of assume over here. Maybe it's that dot. But I don't know how to get up there. Yeah, it's like, am I going up there? Maybe, yeah. But yeah, how do I get up there? It's like I'm so high up. Oh my god.
Please hurry. It
Yeah, and I play this over and over because I keep dying and they keep playing the same audio. It's like I got it, like the first time I got it.
It's
I'm
going strong. We're already into that camp.
I'll get to them first. I
okay.
promise.
I'm just gonna jump off this and see what happens. Belly flop, dude. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Going west. I'm just gonna keep going this way. See what happens. I don't want to fight you guys, although I am hungry. Yeah, because it's like really smoky over here. I mean, it's smoky in a lot of places, though. It's like everything around that little basin is smoky. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep going, see what happens. This stupid timer, like... Okay, everything about this game could be fun. But they just have all this stupid stuff going on with it. Alright. I guess I'm gonna go this way. And if I run out of time on this, I got 4 minutes and 35 seconds, then I'm just gonna look up where I'm supposed to go. Because like I'm at the point with this game where I don't care. It's got so much potential. I mean, maybe that's something, but it's not west, that's east. Ooh, yeah. I hear guns. I'll try to eat that crap because I like need to eat because I have like no. Oh god. All right. I don't know how to do anything in this game but food. I'm gonna eat, yeah. 100%. Okay, where am I supposed to go? South of the river or something. Oh, I'm gonna hunt. Ah, crap. Stupid animals. I suck at shooting anyways. Because I'm going to die in 2 minutes. Hey, it's going good. I just like, to be honest, I don't like this game that much. It's just like too restrictive. Too many like stupid things. Like I just want to have fun exploring this beautiful world. And they just make it about all this other stuff. Saving people. I don't care. Your character's like a young, insecure man. Like a boy. It's like, why am I playing somebody that's like super insecure? I'd rather just be like a badass Navi, just going around and hunting and stuff. Instead, he's just like crying all the time. I have no idea where to go. I have to like look up where to go because they put this timer on. Like I haven't played in a couple weeks, and I just want to like pick up and have fun, you know? But then I pick it up right after the opening screen. You know, it's like, what's over here? Bellspring. Maybe that's it, but that's not west. That's the opposite of west. West of Spinner's Circle. And like the controls kind of suck. It's just really confusing. It's like things aren't consistent. Like I hit triangle, nothing happens. I hit triangle over and over and over, and then I quit my bow. Speaking of which, let's hunt. How did that not kill him? I think I got him. I was merciful, yeah, right. Alright. I got some meat. I've only got like 15 seconds though to eat. Yeah, so I will look up where I'm supposed to go. That's like the thing. Like rather than just having fun in this world, it's like, oh, there's a timer and all this crap. Or like their cliffs are too steep and I can't yeah, I can't figure it out. So I'm just gonna search. I'm just gonna look it up real quick. Okay, so why can't like, okay, Becoming 2 is what this is. So I'm just gonna search this. Becoming 2 Avatar. Where is the, I guess if you're curious, this is what I'm doing. Where is the, wait a second, I need to actually get back to this so I can see it. Where is the Resistance Research Station? Resistance Research Station. Like, I just want an image that has it on the map. I don't like this game. Oh my god. Like, why aren't things more beautiful like that all the time? Instead, it's like rainy, and like, and you got this purple-haired woman. Like, I don't care. Like, why do I have to save her? Map. This is, yeah. Okay. I hate this game. I must say, I hate this game. Why can't I find the location of that? This is from Reddit. God, and now like this crap is like not loading. Okay. How to easily switch. Oh god. Get out. Okay, no, I've already done this. All right. In the Becoming Quest and Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, the Resistance Research Station is southwest of Bellspring. Bellsprig. Southwest of Bellsprig. Okay, so if we go back on the map, I think I found Bellsprig. It's over here. So it's southwest, so I have to like go all the way over there. That's insane. I'm just like facing that way. Bellsprig, southwest, so it has to be there. Set a waypoint. Okay, cool. Okay, and now I see on my little thing. Okay. And hopefully my connection is alright. It says error, YouTube is having some issues.
Please hurry. It sounded really bad.
Dude, I've listened to you so many times. I don't care.
For you.
All that smoke. It's going to draw more RDA to that camp.
I'll get to them first. I promise.
I'm gonna gather some more stuff. Like, okay, over here. Okay, yeah, I've got the waypoint there. Those guys are probably gonna like try to attack me. Okay, and so I want to like turn right a little bit. Could probably just go across that vine thing. This is like where I was last time, so at least I'm proud of myself for having been on the somewhat correct path. I have to go talk to these Karens at a research station. This is like... Nobody wants to do this. Nobody wants to do this in real life. Or in fantasy. Not even in real life. Nobody wants to do this. Ooh. To go to my right some more. Oh crap. How many stocks get deleted per year? I don't know what you mean by deleted, but like delisted? Infinite. It doesn't matter. If a company does bad, it can be delisted. Okay, and so now I want to go more left. Kind of going, okay, so I basically just go straight this way. Dang it. It's like all I want to do is just get good at hunting in this and eat well and explore the beautiful area, not deal with pollution or bad weather. God, no. Dude, why didn't I... My character's such a bitch. Oh, and now I'm going in the wrong direction. I basically just gotta go straight right. Yes. Got 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Yeah, like, Star Wars Jedi Survivor is a much better game than this. And same with, like, Where Winds Meet, 'cause it's like, oh, I'm on a mission, I can just, like, chill and work on the mission. I don't have, like, a timer and Karen's yelling at me. And these stupid humans in their research station. Okay, now I got these stupid trees getting in my way. I do. Alright. Let's see. To the right. I'm like perpetually always turning right. Oh. At least want to find out if this is the right place for me to go. And it's always like, why is there always like a cliff in the way? Why can't I just like yeah, it's like, great, look at how beautiful Pandora is. It's covered in ash. Like, this is so dumb. Great, look at this sepia tone planet. Isn't that why you wanted to play this? To deal with bullcrap that Earth deals with and stuff? It's like, no, you wanted to explore this beautiful planet. I'm like, why can't I have a sword too? Sword would be so much better. This stupid bow and arrow. Alright. I've got 18 seconds. There's no way I'm gonna get to this place. And it's probably not even the right place. Like, yeah, I mean, like I'm on the map. I'm like right there. 1 second, I failed. Yeah. Like, give me better direction. I ran out of time. It was a stupid game. Ugh. Alright. What's this? And maybe I just have to get to the, because that's the Bellsprig. Maybe it's something over there. Yeah, and I just, like, go on those big, like, vine tree things. Yeah, because I can just get on it there and just, like, run. Alright. Time to accomplish this mission. Alright.
Please hurry.
Oh my god, I don't want to hear you again. Like I got it the first time.
Please hurry. It sounded really bad. I don't know what to do. Uncle's out at one of the field labs. Danny,
I'm on my way, Priya.
all that smoke. It's going to draw. We're already into that camp.
I'll I'll get to them first. I promise.
Don't promise. You have skill points available to use. Cool, but I also have only 5 minutes and 45 seconds to get to this stupid destination that you guys have assigned to me. Like bad guys surrounding me apparently, like animals, red dots. Maybe. I think I just used this and
No,
this wrong.
can't stop. No time for them.
Am I going to do a Tomb Raider game this year? Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I think what's next on the list is Arc Raiders. I'm going to get that tonight and probably play it tomorrow. And then maybe Final Fantasy next month, and then Resident Evil Requiem at the end of February. Okay, this is like Bellsprig. And I'm not sure if that's the research station. Waypoint, yes, that's the waypoint, but I don't know if that's where I'm supposed to go, so I'll just try to like follow this tree trunk thing that just like ends here. Okay. Maybe go up that way. Oh, hey, look, there's some fire. For the power packs, physical cards you receive or is it all digital? So I've gotten one physical power pack that included 2 booster packs. Oh my gosh, I found it. Like, how are you supposed to figure this out? This is like right here. Just that it's southwest of that, like in the middle of nowhere. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Take, yes, take equipment. Ooh. I guess I have that on now? Okay, what am I supposed to do now that I'm here? Help resistance. There's a red dot over here. God, this game sucks. Like, what am I supposed to do here? It's like a helicopter crashed. Who cares? Okay, I got to this stupid research station. Now, like, tell me what to do. Okay. Follow us to the... Okay, I'm at the research station. There's nobody here. Just gonna follow that red dot that's on the screen. The one that, yeah, well, they're physical cards. I could have them sent to me, but I just trade them. So it's like I pull them online and then I sell them online, and so far I've net made money, but it's not the same every week. Last week I made money, this week I lost money. Oh my god, this game, it sucks so much. Like, I got to the research station and it's on fire, but there are no people there and the timer's still going. I got this red dot. The red dot's just always in front of me. God, this is stupid. I'm gonna have to do all of this again with more timer ticking down. There's fire up ahead, and I like have no stamina because I had no idea that it was just gonna throw me into this thing. Okay, great, 18 seconds. Like, why do I care? Why do I care about these people? Why do I have to save these people? And like, where are they? I went to the research station. God. Quest failed. You ran out of time. Well, it's because whoever designed this game has no idea how to create a fun experience. Yeah, and then occasionally GameStop does have like physical power packs where it's you get 2 booster packs and 1 graded card. And I did that, and I'm going to have one of those cards submitted to be graded because the physical booster or the physical power pack was like $100, and so I'm hoping that I can basically make back the money that I put into that. Oh my gosh. It's like, why do they have to keep repeating this dialogue?
I'll get to them first. I promise.
I'll get to them first. Like, where am I going? Ooh, cool. Yeah, just like I have like no stamina. Because they keep throwing these stupid timed missions on me. And there should be more like a vine path thing over here.
No, can't stop. No time for them.
Oh. Follow the smoke to the west of Samin. like, here's... Wait. I'm under attack. Resist. Follow the smoke to the west of Spinner Circle. This is like the worst directions in the world. Maybe it's here. Maybe I go there. It's just like way too far to get to in like 5 minutes. No, I don't want to set a waypoint. Okay, so maybe I do go up this way because that's kind of like the direction that stick thing puts me in. Maybe it's over here where it's like red. Oh crap! Please drown. Follow the smoke to the west of Spinner Circle. I already went to the research station, and it was just on fire. There's nobody there. Yeah, eat food. I don't care. Don't have any food because this game's always pushing me to do some BS rather than just letting me have fun. Okay, I'm very curious to see what that red stuff is. It's like, why do you have to put a timer on this? Dang it. They're gonna take me away from this place because of the stupid timer. Like, why can't I just explore and have fun?
Hunt in a storm. We have enough.
Okay, 16 seconds. Because I got to this place. And there's nobody there. God, I hate this game, to be honest. Like, look, 5 seconds, and I no longer get to explore. Quest failed. Who even started this quest? I didn't start this quest. Oh, God. I'm going to take a break and go over some charts, because I hate this game. All right. Let's see. I will pull up the view here. And then we can let's look at some contracts, see which ones stand out. AMC, probably bad. Bad. Strive, up by 500,000. But I just did a video on that. Backed. Nick Call Premium up only 81,000. BMNR, not looking great. Cypher, coming down. GameStop, up by 600,000. Mara. This is actually one I'm kind of curious, but the videos never get watched, so I'm not going to do that. UEC, is that, let's see. Is that, like nuclear? Energy stock, yeah, I think it's like, uranium, yeah, for sure. I can definitely go over that one. And I might also want to look at, I don't know that I have it over here. Lithium America, so I'm curious about that one. Bounce, probably going to pull back, maybe find these as support is what I would think for Lithium Americas. But that's actually one I kind of want to pull up here and see if, like, what the options data looks like, because I don't have it on my list, kind of forget to look at it. Does seem kind of bearish for Lithium Americas. Net call premium was up yesterday by 620,000. Today, it's down by 475,000 for net call premium. But UEC, let's look up UEC. And this one looks pretty exciting with the, so on, I guess, Monday, net call premium came down by 377,000. But then yesterday it went up by 619,000. And we see the stock price going up a good amount there. Let's look at the chart and see what's going on. I think that, I mean, I think with a lot of these stocks, I think it's like potentially breaking out from like downtrend. And then, you know, we'll need to retest and then hopefully holds and then continues higher. But yeah, I'll do a little clip on this. And then after I do the little clip, I might look at some other charts just to see, and I will note this UEC in my little notebook. I don't have any other stuff going on over here. And let's... Yeah, so I think it would just be this, looking at Max Payne's, 1250, current price is above it, then 10 next week. So I think it's probably going to lose momentum at this point. And then it could be pulling back to like 10. This is 13, so maybe it's pulling back to 13. Yeah, that's kind of what I could see, and that would match up with the 13 Max Payne for January 22nd. Congressional Trading Report is live, so that's new. I'm not too familiar with that. But yeah, I'll just dive into this chart and do a little video on it. Make sure everything's set up over here. Hey, what's up? Welcome to DGen Ed. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun looking at charts like the chart behind me, which is of Uranium Energy Corporation, or ticker symbol UEC, which was requested, as you can see in the chat above me. And so, yeah, I wanted to look at this because, it does look like it's breaking out. We can see if I do a little trend line here, whether it's from the exact tops or just like the wick highs, or the candle highs, we can just see this like, general trend there from basically the open on October 16th intersecting with the wick high from October 29th, the consolidation highs here before pulling back. And then it does look like we have broken above it. UEC has broken above it. Looks like on January 2nd, so that was last Friday, had a over 12% day, going up $1.43 on the day, closing right around that resistance level, then gapping up on Monday, going up 6.7%, then another 3.9% on Tuesday, before actually, I believe, coming down a little bit by 0.83 cents today on Wednesday. Might be a green candle because we opened lower than we closed, but we did open lower than we closed on Tuesday. So that's why, it was a little bit negative of a day. And so looking at this, I think it looks great with that breakout, but I think what we're going to need to see is a retest. And I think that's actually what we're seeing in a lot of charts. I think that we're seeing a lot of breakouts like this. And I think for those breakouts to be sustainable, meaning like long-term going in this upwards direction, is for there to be a pullback and retest this prior resistance downtrend as support before going higher. And for this stock in particular, that downtrend does seem to correspond with a lot of these moving averages here. So I've got the dark blue, light blue, and purple all right there. So that's going to be the light blue is the 20-day. The darker blue is the 50-day. You can see that over here on the y-axis at 1278. And then the 100-day simple moving average is in purple there. And they're all right around the same level. It looks like 1278, 1278, and then 1272, which is the 100-day, whereas the 50 and 20 are both at 1278. And yeah, so I think, maybe 13 is a level this could be pulling back to, finding those moving averages as well as this downtrend as support. And if that holds, I think this could be going a lot higher. This does look like a pennant, or, like a bull flag. We can really kind of draw this in a couple different ways. Let's see if I think the parallel tool is up here. So, I could kind of draw it like, just basically doing the same line that I have there. And actually that doesn't really look so good. It doesn't look as good, but still, it does look like, a little breakout there. There's a little fake out breakdown over here, but yeah, maybe that's not the best way to draw this. And what I would actually see is if we come over here to the trend tool, just going from the lows over here, putting in higher lows. What have we been doing in the RSI? Higher lows as well, although this looks like it's is that a lower low? No, it looks like it's about flat. And so I'd say that's like weak bullish divergence, or weak hidden bullish divergence, because you have higher lows up here and that's kind of flat. Whereas over here you have higher lows, no divergence. They're moving in concert. And then up top we have lower highs. Again, lower highs, but this is, kind of, a little bit of, let's see, that's a lower high. That's a little bit of hidden bearish divergence, but it's really not that impressive. And we did see a little bit of a pullback here. We did see a lot of volume over here when it was like kind of testing the lows here. So that I might be mistaken, but that could be like absorption, like buyers are, more aggressively picking this up. But that's just like one day, but that really does stand out. And if we do notice, the last time something like that happened was over here. Maybe it consolidated a little bit after that, but generally it did go higher. It is above all the moving averages right now. With kind of the fake out break below all of them. now reclaiming them. So I think that's looking good. Did close, I should mention that, as I'm recording this on January 7th on Wednesday, did close at $14.42. But maybe, I mean, this is something we might want to think about, that this is kind of like a double top there a little bit. And I mean, with that though, this is a higher high. This is a higher high. There's no divergence there, which would be bearish. But I mean, having gotten rejected from these levels in the past, also, I mean, actually, this was support in the past. Maybe we'd be pulling back and finding that as support again around 13. Where could this be going to the upside if it is to continue? I mean, there are a number of ways we could do this, but I'm just going to do a little Fibonacci extension going from the lows over here up to the highs and then pulling back to like the low over here. And this is probably going to be a pretty nice upside move because the lows over here were around $4 going up to 17. So that's a difference of, let's see, $13. So going up from 10 by 13, that's going to be a price target of around 23. Let's just go up and see if that's, oh, this is on the log scale. That's why. If I do it linear, 23, 24 would be that price target to the upside. Log scale, we do see the 100% move at 46. Does that seem reasonable or does it seem feasible? Let's see if I switch over to the weekly. I think that if this breaks into the 20s, I would think that looks really good, but I'm not thinking that's necessarily going to be happening super soon because, in all honesty, if I do zoom in on this is on the daily, this is on the log scale. In all honesty, what I see is a pullback and a retest of around 13, and that's actually supported by some options data. So let's first look over at the net call and put premium over here, just looking at the 1 day. We actually don't see that much for January 7th. Doesn't really look that crazy. Net call premium down by 20,000, net put premium down by 57,000. So that's not really an exceptional amount of money. If we go back 2 days, we actually saw net call premium going up on Tuesday by $619,000. So that's fairly notable. Going back 3 days, we actually saw net call premium coming down by, $377,000. So this seems a little bearish. This seems a little bullish. But, we'd have to look at the specific contracts to really get an understanding of that. Looking at this on the past 30 days, so we can see stock price in yellow goes up, pulls back, goes up a little bit higher, but kind of forming like a double top, like I was talking about. Net call and put premium going up and down, so it's not a super clear signal. And with this kind of chasing the upside move, it kind of seems a little late to me. So what I would expect, like I said, is a pullback to around 13, which is actually supported in the data over here. If we do look at the max pain data for January 9th, so this upcoming Friday, max pain is $12.50. Current price is above that, so it's great that we're going higher. You can actually see that the gray is the stock price. The red dots on the green dashed line, that's the max pain. And so notably above it. But what tends to happen is when max pain or the stock price they diverge, they tend to kind of close like alligator jaw, something like that. And so I could see the price pulling back a little bit, max pain maybe going up a little higher, but very interesting to look at January 16th. So that's the monthly contract expiration. We do see max pain is $10 there. And yeah, that's notably lower than current price. And so I could see a price pulling back, not necessarily to 10, and maybe that max pain inches up a little bit, but looking at the week after, January 23rd at 13, that seems like a level that we could be pulling back to find support at with these moving averages, with this, like, whether it's a falling wedge, a pennant, or bull flag. I think that this looks like we need to see a retest, get rejected here, but then find these levels as support. Whereas over here, around 14.42, got rejected from that level, and then broke down below all those moving averages to put in these higher lows. We've just recently bounced from those higher lows. Now we need to pull back, but adjust that trend line and hold, let's see, 1270, $13, somewhere around there. Hold that as support, like the highs over here around 1360, sorry, 1260, somewhere around there. We can actually see the high here on November 20th was 1261. And if I draw a little line going across there, I'm going to have to adjust that by a penny. But yeah, from 1261 across, very high there. It was resistance over here, so maybe we pull back, find that resistance as support, and then this could be going higher. So, you know, I would see this as potentially doing something like this, pull back like that. Or actually, wait, I'm going to draw this a little bit differently because the market tends to kind of play with us. Maybe it goes sideways for a little bit, then pulls back, then breaks out, maybe corresponding with like the highs from over here, gets rejected from around there, then pulls back, finds that level of support, and then breaks out. So that seems like kind of an appealing path to me, and that would suggest breaking out of this level by the end of January. So maybe consolidate here, pull back to around 13 for that January 23rd max pain of $13. But then if we start to bounce going up higher, maybe we start to really move and get close to, if not above 20. We do see that the high back here on October 16th was 1780. Would be great to see it breaking above that. But yeah, like most stocks right now, I think that we're seeing some breakouts. We just need to see a back test or a retest before that continuation to the upside can be achieved. But, you know, as always, those are just my thoughts. If you found them helpful, make sure you like the video, share your thoughts in the comments down below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, clips from gameplay streams. I'll see you in the next one. So sweet. That'll be a nice clip. Probably could have talked more about uranium and like a thesis on that. But yeah, I mean, like energy data centers makes sense. So I think that seems like a good play. But before I get back into the gameplay, just because it's like I'm disappointed. Like I was reluctant to get Avatar because I thought it would be like this. Unfortunately, it's like this. Like, why couldn't I just be a badass Navi who's like hunting and stuff like that? Instead, I have to be on missions to save humans. Boring. But yeah, over here, let's see, Neo. Nothing too crazy with that. Open. This is actually one that I wanted to cover yesterday, but it doesn't tend to get that many views. We saw up $3.4 million yesterday, net call premium. So I like it. I'm actually going to pull it up on the channel just to see, you know, what kind of views it's gotten, because it just really kind of bums me out when I put all this work into these videos and people don't watch them. But yeah, we scroll down over here. When was the last time? I guess it's been a little while. Yeah, it's like people tell me to get back to stocks, stop playing games, and it's like, dude, I've been like putting out way more videos, way more analysis. Open Door. This received 105 views, so that's passable, I guess. So yeah, I'll probably do Open Door at the next break. But let's also look at some of the other ones. Let's look at some of the other. Yes, this contract doesn't look that exciting. This one looks a little better. This one looks okay. But yeah, I mean, it's really just the data over here. Plug Power, one I haven't done in a little while. Rivian. Net call premium up $2.9 million. Closed the day above 20, I believe. Rivian's up here in the stonks list because I hold some of it. Just 2 shares, but hey, and look, it's kind of doing what I was suggesting over here. holding that 20 day, but did close above 20. And we can maybe just expand this to look at the max pain. I'm kind of curious about it. 1950 this week, then 16. Kind of the same argument. I think that we could be seeing a little bit of a pullback, but this, I mean, I think it has pulled back and then could be bouncing. I'm not sure, but I don't think the last Rivian video that I did performed that well. This is videos. Go over here. Not this far back, dang. Oh yeah, this is, there we go, Rivian 128. Yeah, so that's, so I guess I'll put this in the chat. What's of more interest? Let's see. So I'll do open door. I'll do Rivian. And let's look at a couple others, because I'm interested in, let's see, you, Amy, and Lithium Americas. It's like you, Amy, this one could be pulling back. I mean, it's really, you know, all kind of the same story, but you, Amy, contracts, just looking at the data here, doesn't really look that exciting. So, I mean, there's not too much there the past 3 days. It's not looking that crazy. And if we do look at the last you, Amy video, I believe, only 75 views. Not even 100. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think I want to do that one. Lithium Americas. Let's see what that chart looks like. I mean, this looks pretty similar to, yeah, I mean, like a lot of the charts look pretty similar. So Lithium Americas, and also just let's see UEC. I mean, they're all fairly similar. So I think it's all going to be kind of the same trend. So yeah, I guess I'll put in the chat Open Door or Rivian. I'm curious about both of those. I think that both would be good content. I think both are interesting as far as options data goes. But just because I think it would be good content doesn't mean they'd get views, because for whatever reason, people like to chase euphoria and don't like to take advantage of dip opportunities. Or, you know, if somebody says something might be pulling back, they'd be, oh no, it's only going higher, it's only going higher. And that's not how it works. But yeah, we got Open Door. I mean, this has been pretty boring. Over here, I said that it could come down to 6. That's exactly what happened. But I said, you know, that I still think that it could come back, retest those levels. And we did get a dip buying opportunity over here. Low is 614. I think I actually got a fill at $6 there, maybe during pre-market or something. And then over here, December 30th, low of 564. This looks kind of bearish with that big red candle there, coming down 11.69% today. But yeah, we'll see. I'll leave it open to the chat. I'll try to make some progress in this game, and then I'll take another break in about half an hour. And so yeah, I guess I'm just gonna try to go to, why is all this stuff being marked? But this is help the resistance. Are under attack at the resistance research station. Follow smoke to the west of Spinner's Circle. To the west of Spinner's Circle. I just don't know. It's just such a big area, and this is the Resistance Research Station. Follow smoke to the west of Spinner's Circle. So I'm going to show this in quest log. Wait. Oh, man. I don't want to do this. Can I stop tracking it? Nor seemed upset by our experience at the Tarsiu. I found him at a vista overlooking Pandora, but an explosion in the distance cut our conversation short. Priya said the RDA is attacking nearby resistance camp, almost so like need help. Okay, so I mean, I went there, and nobody was there. So let's try going back there, be a little bit more efficient, and then I can maybe explore more of the area better. Highcroft nearly closed at 30 today. Up 4.10%. I think that 31's a pretty important level, though.
Please hurry. It sounded really bad. I don't know what to do.
Why do you repeat the exact same dialogue over and
I'm on my
over?
way, Priya.
All that smoke. It's going to draw more RDA to that camp.
I'll get to them first. I promise.
Or maybe I just need to be at the research station at the time. And then maybe it's like some cutscene or something.
No, can't stop. No time for them.
That's where I need to go. So just head straight this way. There's some fire. Oh, okay, they're finally. I think I was here earlier.
How'd they find this place? It's not on any of their patrol routes.
They're looking for us now.
Okay. You'll be fine. All right? Listen to me. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Have you seen one of these before?
No?
Don't worry. It's easy. We'll have more on us soon.
I need to stabilize him.
Don't take too long. There's an oil refinery ahead. I'll make sure the ID come running to it. Keep them off Alman Hajir till then. You can handle this. I'll be quick.
Okay, I just want to like eat some food. Can I just unload? Like, why is it always commanding me to do stuff?
What? Where?
Breathe. Use your surroundings.
Dude.
Look for openings. The humans
What?
will stumble
Where?
into your traps.
Use the staff slings. Never. Why can't I just chill? Why can't I just have fun? I'm on fire.
I left more ammo for that staff sling on the airlock roof. I trust you to make good use of it.
Okay, airlock roof. Okay. God, this game sucks. I died. I don't care. Like, allow me time to gather things so I can have health. I did not know that I was going to be thrown into this timed quest.
Soldiers coming. Be ready.
What? Where?
Breathe. Use your surroundings.
Why is the main character such a bitch?
Stumble into your traps.
Take pouch full, special.
I left more ammo for that staff sling on the airlock roof. I trust you to make good use of it.
Alright. I just want to, like, equip better stuff or something. What's this? Staff sling. Like, these controls just, they're so clunky. Like, why? I'm like on start basically selecting this crap. Why can't I? Oh god, you suck. These little bitchy humans. Like, how do I do the staff sling? God, this game sucks. Like, how do I do staff sling? Like, yes, my stupid pouch. I don't want add-ins. Like, why am I over here? I don't want any of this crap. Pouch. Like, what? God. So it's like over here. There you go. Paste left. Okay. Oh my god, I hate this game. Kill me. Kill me, that's right, kill me. God, stupid game. Oh yeah, and no problem for looking into the energy stocks there.
I see more soldiers coming. Be ready.
What? Where?
Breathe.
Why is he a bitch? Why does he... What? Where? Like, why do I want to play as a bitch? My pouch is full. Like, it's like, people don't play games to like, oh, I'm a bitch, so I want to play like a bitch. They play because they want to be a badass.
I left more ammo for that staff thing on the airlock roof. I trust you to make good
Yep.
use of it.
Oh, great. Now just tell me how to use it. Like he's just like the biggest bitch. Like, how are people... Like, and I have no idea how I equip this. Like... Yes, burn me alive. I don't care anymore. Like, how does this game... It's like they got so much good potential. Just explore this world and not just like all this crap. Like, I have no idea how to fight these guys because it doesn't have any like tutorials on. It's just like, here, use this thing, and the controls are really painful to figure out how to use. God, this game sucks. I might, after I do the next tick request, I might be done with this game. The next one's probably gonna be Open Door, but yeah, it's like, and I'm gonna have the same dialogue. Yep, I see that. Yep, you've said this like 20 times.
Use your surroundings. Look for openings. The humans will stumble into your traps.
I have like 5 seconds to get set up. So like, look, there are already tons of humans. Maybe I just want to go like on the ground. Booyah! Okay, cool.
More ammo for that staff thing on the airlock roof. I trust you to make good use of it.
Contact! Weapon free!
Where are these guys? I just see flashes of light. I don't see any people. Like, I blew up their helicopter. They should all be dead. Like, why can't I, like, crush them? Like, why can't I just whack them with the bow staff? Bow. Open door is, related to housing and real estate.
What? Where?
God. What? Where? Who wants to be this little bitch? Oh crap. Dude, I don't know what that means, your stupid accent. God. This game sucks. This game is such crap.
I see more soldiers coming. Be ready.
What? Where?
Breathe. Use your surroundings. Look for openings. The humans will stumble into your traps. I left more ammo for that staff thing on the airlock roof. I trust you to make good use of it.
Yes, please kill me. Just stop with the dialogue. I get the instruction. And it's just like, I want to like switch to a better bow. Okay, so like,
I see more soldiers coming. Be ready.
What? Where?
Breathe.
my God,
Use your
shut up,
surroundings.
dude. Shut up.
The humans will stumble into your traps. I left more ammo for that staff thing on the airlock roof. I trust you to make good use of it.
Yeah, like, this guy's such a bitch. Like, I can just, all I have is a bow and arrow. I can't do anything else. Yeah, just kill me. End it. Okay, so now, whether it's just because it's like a stupid program, stupid
What? Where?
program.
Use your surroundings. Look for openings. The humans will stumble into your traps. I left more ammo for that staff thing on the airlock roof. I trust you to make good use of it.
Like, how are they over here when I just like blew up their helicopter? Oh, I hate this game.
I see more soldiers coming. Be ready.
What? Where?
Breathe.
Oh my God. Stop being a bitch.
The humans will stumble into your traps.
Oh, there are like multiple helicopters.
Thing on the airlock roof. I trust you to make good use of it.
Yeah, just kill me. Just kill me. God, this game sucks.
I see more soldiers coming. Be ready.
What? Where?
Breathe.
Oh my god, shut up, dude.
Look for openings. The humans will stumble into your traps. I left more ammo for that staff thing on the airlock roof. I trust you to make good use of it.
I got no stamina because it's like time's ticking. You can't do anything. It's like, well, I didn't know I needed like health and all this crap. I thought it was just open world I can explore. Instead, it's like dictating everything I have to do.
I see more soldiers coming.
Yes, you're a douchebag.
Breathe.
God, like how does this game not run? Like I've done this like 5 times. I don't need to hear your bullshit anymore.
I left more ammo for that staff thing on the airlock roof. I trust you to make good use of it.
Requesting support.
God, this game is such shit. God. How do you get past the resist? Ah, please, please burn me alive. Yes, please. How do I get past the resistance headquarters? To be honest, I don't know. It's just like there's so many guys here, and I don't have any health because I didn't know I was supposed to be getting health as I was exploring. I thought I could just like have fun. Just like, please kill me. And like you just have a bow. Like I've got this other weapon, but like staff sling, a toy for Navi children, repurposed to lab, handcrafted ammo to lob, handcrafted ammo long distance. Like why can't I just have close quarters combat? Why can't I just beat them up? Like why can't I just punch them and stuff? Because this guy's a bitch. He's such a little bitch. Like, why don't they make this game and have it as you can play as Jake Sully? That would be cool. And you have, like, guns and stuff. This game sucks. I think that Arc Raiders is going to be super cool tomorrow, though, so I'm excited about that.
Look for openings. The humans will stumble into your traps.
Yes, they will. Like, I'm one person with, like, a stupid bow, and I can't take any more special ammunition.
I left more ammo for that staff thing on the airlock roof. I trust
Oh,
you to
yeah.
make good use of it.
Like, why aren't they all dead? Like, I just blow up their helicopter and they're still just, like, shooting me. Oh, crap. Yeah, and like, why are there little baby bullets? Because they're so small. Why are they, like, so harmful to me? But the controls of this game just make everything so difficult. Oh crap, and I don't have any more. Okay, so R, yeah, and it's like to craft this stuff and it's not on pause now, so they're just shooting me. Like, how did I not just hit him right there?
They got me surrounded.
Oh no, I don't want this person. Like, how is he able to shoot me from over there? Oh crap. Like, what am I supposed to do? Just take out all those guys? That's so... It's not feasible. And like, why are they shooting me when I'm like reloading and stuff? Yes, my traps will catch them. My traps will get them. I think of it.
Soldiers coming.
Okay, yes, and you're a douchebag. You have more skill points available to use. I don't care. I just want some health and to eat food, but I can't because this game has just thrown me into all this shit.
I left more ammo for that staff thing on the airlock roof. I trust you to make good use of it. I see more soldiers coming. Be ready.
What? Where?
Dude.
Wait.
Please stop with repeating the exact same thing every single time I restart.
Sorry. Yes. I'm back.
Breathe. Use your surroundings.
Dude.
Look for openings. The humans will stumble into your traps.
No, they won't, because there are like dozens of them, and their bullets, for some reason, outpower me. God. Please just kill me. God. I hate this game.
I see more soldiers coming.
Yes.
What?
I've
Where?
heard you like 20 times.
Use your surroundings. Look for openings. The humans will stumble into your traps. I left more ammo for that staff thing on the airlock roof. I trust you to make good use of it.
Like, how did that not kill all of the guys there? You know? Like, how are you shooting me from all the way over there? Leaving quest area. Why can't I just have fun? Like, how is that realistic? Why am I not just smacking them around? Stupid character. God, this game is so bad.
I see more soldiers coming. Be ready.
What? Where?
Breathe. Use your
Please.
surroundings.
Please
Look for openings.
shut up.
The humans will stumble into your traps. I left more ammo for that staff thing on the airlock roof. I trust you to make good use of it.
Like, why can't I just hit them? Why can't I just hit them? I have to use my bow, even though I'm like right next to them. I'll try it once more, and I'm gonna go to open door, and then I'm gonna quit this game forever because it sucks.
I see more soldiers coming.
Like, why can't I just get a bunch of health?
Where?
I just want a bunch of health. I didn't know I was gonna go into battle with all of these guys.
Into your traps.
And that they can like shoot me from super far away, even though there's no reason. I mean, they're like little paper cuts. And I can't like...
I left more ammo for that staff thing on the airlock roof. I trust you to make good use of it.
Like these guys that are super far away can just have like this great attack on me. Yeah, just kill me. I'm gonna try it once more, but I'm gonna try to... Like... How are all these guys just attacking me from it? Maybe I just suck at this game, but... In my opinion, it hasn't been really that fun. Any cool aspects of it were like super short-lived. Oh. And like why can't I... Ugh. 2 votes for Open Door. That's cool. I'm glad more people have been voting. I'll do that in a minute. I just want to see if I can like take out the helicopters from afar, but like I don't even know how to like change my weapons, so it's like...
I see more soldiers coming. Be ready.
What? Where?
Breathe. Use your surroundings. Look for openings. The humans will stumble into your traps.
Like, how do I switch to the other weapon? Please tell me. Like, and why can't I do this? There we go.
I left more ammo for that staff thing on the airlock roof. I trust you to make good use of it.
It's like I could throw rocks. This is so great. This is like the dumbest weapon ever. All right. Cool. I'm done with this game because it sucks. All right. Cool. So, get rid of Avatar. I can get rid of Battlefield 6. And yeah, let's go over the chart here, and then I'm going to end this stream because this game sucks. All right. And actually, I'm just going to do a little curiosity. Does Avatar Frontiers of Pandora suck? The game just felt generic, from NPCs, UI, crafting, combat, etc. The landscape and world building were probably the only decent things. Avatar Frontiers, mixed reviews, many praise its stunning visuals, although it's usually like covered with pollution as far as I've experienced it so far. Immersive world and enjoyable Far Cry style gameplay, especially flying in Ikran, because I haven't even gotten up to that point, but like I don't want to play it anymore. It's generally seen as a fun but flawed game that delivers on the Avatar aesthetic, but struggles with innovation in its open world formula. Yeah, I mean, why the hate, Avatar? Let's see what Gaming Next has to say. I'm having the hardest time finding the correct approach for my analysis of Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. Not because it's an outright bad game. There's a pleasurable experience to be had here. It's just that the fun in this game is hidden under so much glop that I would have surely bailed completely if I weren't playing Frontiers of Pandora for review. This game has been a mix of pleasure and pain for me, and finding a way to properly convey that is tough. And like, why would you play a game? Why would you play a game that's a mix of pleasure and pain? Shouldn't gaming just be pleasurable? Shouldn't it just be fun? In the Gaming Nexus Slack chat, I compared trying to find the fun in Avatar to an ape trying to open a coconut by hitting it with a rock. It was like I could see the delicious gooey center right inside, but I just could not crack the tough exterior no matter how hard I threw myself at the game. During the first 10 hours of this game, I was just getting angrier and angrier at Frontiers of Pandora. That describes my experience. And I kept seeing people on Twitter talking about how beautiful and fabulous the game is, and wondering if they were playing the same game as me. It's tough to put my finger on what I didn't like about this game at first. It's kind of everything. A million small irritants, agree with that, all heaped on top of one another to the point where the thought of playing Avatar Frontiers of Pandora made me itchy. I've been wanting to give it other chances because, like, look at this visual. That's really cool. But so far, the majority of what I've seen is just like a polluted world and, stuff like that. This looks, really cool. But also, it's like, why am I only limited to a bow and arrow? Avatar Frontiers of Pandora is an unquestionably beautiful game. The sparkling world of Pandora is faithfully recreated here from the films and is full of gorgeous detail. The game's map is brimming with life, and you can hardly walk 100 yards without coming across some animal grazing or a group of Navi hunters who will greet you and offer a small gift and probably talk your ear off with some BS. This game is a visual feast, which is no surprise considering the pedigree of the developer, the publisher, and the franchise on which the game is based. Unfortunately, underneath the beauty is a mess of weird game systems that feel purposefully designed to stymie the player. Just off the top of my head, here's a bunch of stuff that got on my nerves. Tooltips that appear on screen to explain game mechanics disappear before you get a chance to read them, and often show up when you are in the heat of battle or some other activity that prevents you from paying attention to them. Sure, you can go look them up in the game's frilly menu, but I don't want to. I want to play the game. The mechanic for picking fruits, mushrooms, and other plants is slow and cumbersome. You have to hold L2 or R2, or no, you tweak the left Joy-Con or joystick and have to brake with R2 for PlayStation 2. PlayStation 5. It's super annoying. Why can't I just, hey, there's a fruit, I'm going to pick it up. Instead, I have to break it off. Then finish pushing down the R2 button. Yeah, okay, so you have to hold down the R2 button lightly, then use the right stick to find a sweet spot for picking the plant, then finish pushing down the R2 button. You can disable this mechanic in the game's options, but doing so will prevent you from getting the best version of whatever you are picking. The game actually punishes you for turning off its annoying mechanics. The Navi Sense mechanic, which supposedly helps players detect points of interest, kind of like Geralt's Witcher vision. I haven't played The Witcher, but it seems like a really cool game. Is activated with the R1 button. If you activate it while moving, it halts any forward momentum the player had accumulated and slows things to a crawl, with the exception of sense and marked enemies. Any information revealed by Navi's sense immediately disappears when you let go of the button. The player is often tasked during quests to investigate an area using Navi's sense. The area of investigation is usually far larger than the actual area where clues are, leading to a lot of wandering in circles. The Navi sense seems very inconsistent in revealing clues, and the game is remarkably picky about which order you find them. You have to activate one clue, then find another clue to link to the first one. It's all a big pain in the ass. I agree. I had that experience last time. It was super annoying. Almost every waypoint in the game that a player needs to reach is tucked away at the top of a cliff. Almost any character you need to talk to is perched at the top of an overlook, except for the one time the game told me a guy was near a tree, which might as well have been surrounded by air or somewhere on Pandora. In practical terms, that means that before you gain the ability to fly with your Turok, you spend ages looking for ways to scale or walk around sheer cliff faces. Sure, there are plants that let you climb, but they never seem to be around when you really need them. Mission checkpoints are super shady. Sometimes they record your progress when you progress through a multi-phase mission, but sometimes they do not. There is nothing worse than coming to the end of a 15-minute quest line just to have a random dude kill you with a pot shot that goes through your cover, and also they're like dinky little humans, and you're this like giant avatar. I mean, I guess if they're like big guys like that, then it's a different story. I've only seen dinky little humans, and like their bullets, like they kill me all the time, only to have to start the entire quest over again at the beginning, and then all the dialogue, the prompts, all of that stuff continues. It's super annoying. Progression is extremely obtuse. There is a number that kind of goes up when you equip new and better gear. Is it a battle activeness number? Is it a level? Do I get experience for competing quests or just gear? If it's gear, is there any motivation to compete lower level quests? It is all very mysterious. All of these little annoyances are present almost constantly in Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, but then something big would happen that would really set off my rage. Take my experience with the game's first large base mission, for example. Avatar Frontiers of Pandora does absolutely nothing to inform players about how to stealth in the game. Like a fool, I assumed that I would be able to attack an RDA post the way I would attack an outpost in Far Cry game by creeping around with a bow and picking dudes off. As a result of my misguided assumption, I sunk a lot of my early skill points into stealth skill tree. This was an enormous mistake. It turns out that as soon as you shoot one dude, even silently, the entire base goes on full alert. Yeah, like the people are way more powerful than I would expect. Like I should just be able to walk up to them and swat them, but that's not even an option. I have to use my bow or some other like stupid like rock throwing thing. And even if you stay hidden for half an hour, that alert never ends. The alarm continues to shriek, and dudes continue to be on edge. The alarm also triggers a reinforcement transport to show up in 30 seconds, and no matter how many times you shoot it, you can't blow the backup transport out of the sky. It's also important to note that even on easy, the bad guy's bullets can chew you up in about 2.5 seconds, so you have to remain in cover almost constantly and only pop out long enough to take a few shots. And they're this big, they're little people. Your bow and assault rifle are okay against unarmed opponents, but against the game's mech-like primary foes, you might as well be lobbing pebbles at a tank. The only way to succeed at combat in the early game is to find the incredibly overpowered shotgun and then kneel and poke your way through the base, popping out to cover and blasting dudes into oblivion. So, and this also has to be like a really big shotgun because you're like a giant Navi guy. So the first big storyline base found me trying every which way to attack it until I discovered the shotgun remedy. I must have thrown myself at this thing 20 times, approaching from every angle, trying to sneak, run, and gun, and everything in between. Finally, I left long enough to find the shotgun, which unlocked the ability to actually win the encounter. I wipe out all dudes, open up the exhaust pipes or whatever, and win the battle. Oh, okay, and so this might actually be something that I had done before. Feeling pretty good about myself. After a short cutscene, the game shows me to a room full of chests where I can loot my just rewards for a very hard-fought victory, and my character initially says out loud, "They knew I was coming and took all the good stuff. I have to make less noise next time," and then I get a bunch of mediocre, near useless loot. Excuse me, what? What? Did this game do anything to teach me how to stealth these missions? Did this game even imply in any way that it was possible? Isn't this the game that sets off screaming alarms anytime I kill a dude and then refuses to turn them off? And then it's going to imply that I'm being punished with lesser loot for taking the wrong approach to the otherwise impossible mission? Are you serious? And so yes, if I were not playing Avatar Frontiers of Pandora for review, this is the point where I would have bailed, thrown both middle fingers up in the air and walked away and never looked back. And that's where I'm at with the game. I haven't gotten as far as this guy, but this lady's super annoying. Why do I have to interact with so many stupid, annoying people? Why are all of the Navi that I am or have to interact with like stupid young kids that are incredibly insecure? I don't care. I want like to be a badass Navi and like to be taking out humans left and right, all this stuff. Or at least I want a progression in the game that gives me missions that educates me on how to do things, so it doesn't feel forced. I don't feel thrown into it. Okay, so, but I didn't do that. I soldiered on, ignoring the weird and stilted dialogue, super horrible dialogue, and the strange quest missions, diligently cooking my food for combat bonuses and engaging. See, I didn't figure out that I needed to cook stuff, and then it started me on these missions where timers are set, guys are dropping, and I can't cook anything. And the engaging in the recruitment efforts to bring 3 Navi tribes together to fight the RDA. That sounds like super lame. And you know what? I eventually started to have fun. Picking up that shotgun and befriending my flying beast cracked the proverbial coconut with the proverbial rock. I started enjoying Frontiers of Pandora much more when I could just fly to my mission waypoints. I was just walking through every encounter, beating mission bosses before the mission log could even ask me to do so. I completely abandoned any idea of stealthing and just went full gonzo ultra violence with every mission. That sounds fun. With more skill points, I was able to ease some of my frustrations regarding ammo levels, and I eventually got used to picking fruit. I turned off the game's hacking minigame, which often left me feeling like a sitting duck, and made a few other adjustments to Avatar's options. I tamed Avatar Frontiers of Pandora and ended up having a decent time with it. Not a great time, not a good time, a decent time with it. But oh, did this game make me work to break through to the good stuff? Yeah, so why do I want to work? I want these streams to be fun. So I'm not wasting energy. I'm not frustrated. I'm enjoying myself. And then I go over tickers. And I will go over Open Door in a second. In trying to stimulate the life of a Navi, it made me realize that I don't want to be a Navi. Being a Navi is freaking irritating when it comes to living on a day-to-day basis. I want the fantasy of being a Navi and flying my dragon thing into camps, blasting away at mechs, and shooting helos out of the sky with my legendary shotgun. I want to yank dudes out of those mechs and toss them across camp like ragdolls, 100%. It's awfully tough to recommend this game to general audiences because I know that so many people will find it obtuse and frustrating, but inside this impenetrable shell, there actually is a pretty fun Far Cry style game. And actually, I've never played Far Cry, so I don't know what this guy's talking about. But continuing on, much like Jake Sully had to grow, change, and adapt to the Navi lifestyle, modern gamers can expect to struggle against their instincts to fully engage with what Avatar Frontiers of Pandora has to offer. While I eventually began having fun with Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, the game was very difficult nut to crack. Rather than being open to the way I wanted to play it, Avatar pushed me to find the way it wanted to be played, and then kind of pushed me for doing so. Frontiers of Pandora should feel free and flowing, but I found a lot of the experience to be restrictive and near punitive. Once I pushed through the game's many barriers to entry, I started having a good time, but don't expect to just jump in and have fun. Like Jake Sully, it's going to take a while to find your Avatar legs. And so this is a 6 out of 5, 6.5 below average. I have to say this guy was too soft on it. He just seemed to complain about it and like you have to put all this work in. He wouldn't have played it if he wasn't doing this review. Like he would have stopped. And so I think that this is a BS score. I would say that this is at best a 5. It seems like it has some perks with like the beautiful scenery and stuff, but I haven't even gotten to that stuff. I've just been frustrated by it. So, yeah, you have to deal with this person. Look at her. Why do I want to go to this other planet, this beautiful planet, as this crazy tall alien creature that's just badass? And I got to deal with this person. Nobody wants to deal with this person, whether on Pandora or on Earth. Nobody does. And she's like your point of contact with the humans. And your character is like a teenager who's incredibly insecure. Like, no, I don't care for this game. I'm not going to play it anymore. If you guys did enjoy it, I apologize that I'm giving up on it. But I just, like, if I'm streaming a game once a week, this is not worth it. Every single time there have been aspects of frustration, whether it's with the controls, difficulty with the environments, like at the beginning when I first started being in like the barracks or whatever, the base, super dark, cramped, had a really tough time. And then he mentioned this, like everything's up on a cliff and like I'm struggling to figure out how to get up on this cliff. Does seem like visually a really cool game, but like I thought Gollum would be a cool game. I didn't get it because I read about it and like people said it's like the worst game ever. You fall from any height and you die. And yeah, this game sucks. So maybe I'll release this as a clip, but I'm not going to be playing Avatar Frontiers of Pandora anymore. I would not recommend it unless you like really want to invest time, dive into this world. But it just seems like it's like poorly designed. The direction's bad. It's poorly written. It's a beautiful place, but that's all because of James Cameron. He envisioned this beautiful world. They copy and pasted it, but had, let's see, people like her write it, and it just sucks. Or people like, my character, he's just like a dweeb. Nobody cares. This game sucks. I'm sorry. But with that being said, I am going to go over, let's see, Open Door. But yeah, if you did enjoy my little rant on this game review, I pretty much just read this other guy's work. So I will note this is from Eric Hunter, posted this about 2 years ago. And I will include a link to this article in the description of the video. But yeah, if you did enjoy that rant, make sure you like the video, share your thoughts in the comments down below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel for more rants on Avatar like this. Actually, there won't be any more rants on Avatar because I'm done playing it. Sorry for that painful experience. Let's go over Open Door. So this, I mean, it's been a little bit boring lately. But yeah, I mean, I talked about it over here, and we pulled back to 6. So yeah, I'll start like this. And this is just, dude, we got so much consolidation here, long term, And then let's, I'll just pull up some of the charts over here, and I will pull it up over here so we can look at it expanded. But I'm just going to do the overview first, and I'll do the 1 day so we can kind of look at that. Oh, and actually, maybe if I look at 2 days, big up yesterday. Yeah, so I might start like that, and this will be on the 1 day. That's cool. And I'll first go over the chart. So yeah, I'm just going to record a little video on Open Door. Thank you for voting in the poll. I will mention that in the video. But yeah, so I'm just going to start recording that now. Hey, what's up? Welcome to DGen Ed. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having some fun, taking breaks from gameplay to go over your favorite stocks like Open Door Technologies, ticker symbol OPEN or Open. And so this is one that I've talked about a little while ago. I've done some follow-up videos on it. They haven't really been that popular. And I feel like the reason for that is because it's really just been consolidating for quite some time here. So like it hit a high on the 11th of September, hit a high on that day, let's see, of, $10.70 up on that day, 79.52% with this gap up. Pretty insane, kind of hard to believe. But then since then, we've just been like consolidating over here, having pulled back as far as like 50% when we hit a low on November 7th. And that low was at a price of $5.24. And that was around the time that I first started to cover Open Door. I had, I think mentioned some interest in it because Mike Alfred is interested in it. Also Anthony Pompliano and other accounts, online personalities that do stand out as being fairly notable to me. But yeah, the first video that I did was talking about how I thought this could pull back to around 6. That did happen November 7th, pierced 6, coming down to, like I said, a low of $5.24 before bouncing from that low and going up over the course of 5 trading days, 80%. And so on that, a lot of people were excited about this. There was like some euphoria here, but then following that, we pulled back, and it's really just been this like boring consolidation. And at this time, I had drawn up this little parallel channel there, kind of suggesting that, we could bounce from the bottom, which we did. And I kind of had this risk to reward shaded area. I'm actually just going to delete that because it's a little too much clutter. But yeah, nearly coming down to this purple line, which is the 100-day simple moving average, which was at 486, so just below 5. And yeah, we bounced from that and then pulled back to like retest that blue dash line. That's the middle of that. Let's see if I can zoom in on it here a little bit. The middle of that parallel channel. So we, pulled back to it, bounced from there, going up to the top of the channel. And then really we've just been like consolidating along that, but it's downtrending. So we did most recently dip to below 6, hitting a low of 564 on December 30th. And then from that, we have gone up from that low to the high on January 6th, 23% up. But then we did see this pretty big red candle, 11.69% down on January 7th. And we actually, moved up to that 100-day moving average, that purple line, and then the 50-day is the darker blue line up there at 706. Got rejected from both of those levels, and then today we closed below the light blue line, which is the 20-day simple moving average. So coming back to right around 6. And so, yeah, I mean, I just kind of view this as very big consolidation, very boring people out of their positions. But what I think, I've got this little Fibonacci retracement up here. It's actually a Fibonacci extension, but that only went from here to here and then back to the lows here. So what we could do is maybe do another extension from here up to here and then pull over. So let's check that out. That could give us a price target, just like the 786 over here was a price target. And maybe I've actually already done this. And so that is, from the low here to the high. And then over here, that's not locked into place. But that was really just kind of guessing or approximating that we would come back to this middle yellow line based on the high from July 21st, which was at a price of $4.97 or right around $5. And so just with the thought of us pulling back to $5 right around there, where could we be going? The 786 would put the stock price at $21.50, right around there. It looks like at $21.48, or the 100%. So just like the same distance from here to here. I think, hey, Jeff, it looks like I got a super chat. So I will take I'll come back to do that, but I'm going to have to clip this. I'm going to do a clip of this. I appreciate the super chat, Jeff. And I will go over finger in just a minute. Let me just a minute. Heart that. I'm just going to finish going over open and then I will dive into that. And I'm not playing Avatar anymore tonight, so I've got time. But let's see. So with Open Door, and also I guess I should note, I mean, if you guys want me to do requests on the fly, whatever, stop by a stream, give me a super chat, happy to do it. So Jeff, I do appreciate that. But I will get to that in a second. But I just wanted to point out that the 100% move, so basically the distance from here to the top taken from the low, if we were to pull back to 5, would be around $32. So with price currently, what do we close at? Closed at 612. I got a new subscriber too, so that's awesome. And price at 612. I think that this could be, more than doubling. And so, this Fibonacci extension is based on pulling back to around 5, but we didn't even get there. We hit a low, as I mentioned, of 524. So if I actually move this up, that pushes those targets up higher. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to assume that maybe we hit 5. But anyways, I think Open Door at 6, at 5, I think it's, a great value, great opportunity. But let's look over here at the options data real quick, and then I will dive into Finger so we can go over that as well. But looking at Open Door, I'm not going to look at the specific contracts here. I think it's going to take too much time, and that's not really the point of this. I just wanted to look at the data over here. We do have a net call and put premium. Doesn't really look too exciting for today, January 7th. Net call premium up actually by, $787,000. So that is actually quite notable. Net put premium up by 1.3 million. So over $1 million. So that is notable as well. But actually, if we go back 2 days, we can see that yesterday, so on January 6th, net call premium was up by 3.4 million. So pretty massive there. And that got my attention yesterday, but I took a request and went over that instead of going over Open Door. But, it's a good thing because the stock price in yellow here did pull back, was a red day. But is it a dip buying opportunity? To be honest, I think so. If we look at that chart, just expanded over here, past 2 days with net call premium going up over here by 3.4 million. As I just mentioned, you can see the number over here. And then net put premium going up today on the 7th 1.3 million, net call premium 787,000. But let's look back over the past 30 days to see if what we're seeing over here stands out as being unusual. And it does seem like this is kind of breaking out, that might be, worth attention, although the stock price dumped following it. So I do think that the pullback that we're seeing, whether it's to 6 or maybe even 5, I think it's a dip buying opportunity. I think this is going a lot higher. And if we do look at the max pains real quick, we can see that for this week it's $6. We're currently above that. January 9th, we want to be closing above 6, but if not, looks like 6 is the max pain for the foreseeable future. So if we do pull back, we do reside below max pain. Once we swoop above, once we make that move to the upside, then maybe we get into gamma ramp or gamma squeeze territory and we really launch. And like, just look at this here in gray. That's the stock price, the green dash line with the red dots. That's max pain. And it's just like this massive bull flag. So I think this one's looking really good. And just to like end on this note of the contracts over here, ones that I have, I guess, been watching, but I don't really pay attention to that. I only hold some shares, very small position. The $10 strike call that expires in February. I've seen some buying and some selling, so nothing too notable. Also have the $9 strike call that expires in May. Pretty consistent buying, hundreds of contracts, but not thousands. And then we can also look at the $15 strike call that also expires in May. And we actually saw an increase of open interest from December 31st into January 2nd. So from the old year into the new year, going from an open interest of 3.5 thousand to over 6.1 thousand. And now we're at 6.9 thousand open interest for this contract. Pretty out of the money, at more than double between now and May, 127 days between now and expiration. So this one's maybe kind of interesting. The low for today, January 7th, was 25 cents, which is $25 per contract because each contract represents 100 shares. 25 cents times 100 is 25 bucks. But the high today was 35 cents. I think that it actually be, feasible to get it 25, maybe 20 even, because we did see such a red day today on the 7th. And it's quite possible that this could be pulling back to 5. So I'd look for 5 to be holding as, base bottom line support. But actually looking at this, the 200-day simple moving average, that red line there, if I do remove my drawings, that is at $4.07. So quite possible we pull back to that, but I think that would be like super, super, super strong support. If we do pull down to the 200-day simple moving average, that would be, in my view, a great dip buying opportunity. But as always, those are just my thoughts. If you found them helpful, make sure you like the video, share your thoughts in the comments down below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel for more clips like this from gameplay streams. See you in the next one. Cool, so I'll release that as a clip, and then I will go over Finger. Jeff, I do appreciate the super chat. And I'll release that as a clip as well. If you're not here, I see that there are no concurrent viewers. And so let's check out Finger. And yeah, let's pull it up over here. So I'm going to pull it up on the ticker request live. And I believe I've gone over this in the past, but maybe not. Oops, clicking the wrong button here. FNGR. Finger motion. I feel like I've gone over this, but it might have been before my trading view days. Yeah, still here. Cool. So I'll try to release this as a clip. Since I'm going to be ending the stream a little bit early, not going past like 20 minutes from now, I'll be ending it. And so then I should be able to release all this stuff as clips. But yeah, let's look at finger motion. And so I'm just going to kind of do like a casual like exploration of this, and then I might come back and try to smooth it all out as a video. But I tend to like really kind of fumble with that stuff. So FNGR, because I get kind of like lost in the weeds. I like talking about stuff. So current price in the after hours is around 127, max pain's around 150. So it seems like 150 is kind of keeping it down, but $1, that's in August, only like monthly contracts. And it doesn't look like there are that many contracts out for this year. If we do look at the overview for options, I imagine this isn't going to be that exceptional, but we do see for today, it seems like more bearish. However, we don't see much going on with the net call and put premium. And so what we do see is in yellow, stock price coming back over here. This is over the past 30 days. And with that pullback, pretty massive spike in call premium, but that's only, let's see, $38,000. So this, I think it's going to be tough to really look too much into the options data here to see if there's much of a guide. But right now, I mean, it has pulled back. It's consolidating, what you see in the yellow there. So I would think that's potentially a bear flag. You also don't have a lot of premiums suggesting one way or the other. But it also might just be waiting for earnings, which looks like it's next week, which is going to be on Tuesday, I believe would be the 13th. But yeah, let's look at the chart and see if this, I mean, like one of the first things that I like to do is, you know, is there higher lows, and relative to the RSI. This is kind of flat. Volume's not really too crazy, especially if you look back. Like volume was super huge over here. And what might be useful, and actually before I dive into this, I am going to start this out like a video. I'll just do a little introduction and I'll just kind of explore it and take that as a clip. But yeah, hey, what's up? Welcome to Degen Ed. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun, taking a break from some gameplay to go over ticker requests like finger motion, ticker symbol FNGR. This was requested, got a super chat for it, so I have to say thank you to Jeff, as you can see in the chat above. Gave a nice little super chat for me to go over this. So if you do want me to go over a ticker, let me know in the chat. Super chat's always appreciated, and I will go over it live for you and put out a clip, a video for everybody to see. And so what I see with this is, you know, consolidation here and then this really massive move up. So what I think would be good, actually, I don't have any drawings up there, so I can make those visible. We can just do a little Fibonacci retracement going from the lows over here. Looks like the low on December 20th of 2024 was at 103. So I'm going to try to line that up just right. And then going up to the high here, looking at this on the log scale, we go up to the high. What was the high? On May 14th of 2025, which is actually interesting because that's when a lot of the market was kind of bottoming. April, May corresponding with Liberation Day and stuff like that. But we did see a high on May 14th of $5.20. And so if I can line that up just about right over here, it's a little bit off, but I can fine tune it here, 520, and then just extend that to like 315. So we can see those numbers. We broke through all of them, pulling back to the 786. And actually, I might adjust that Fibonacci retracement to make this one orange. And then we can have the 1, which would be red. And so we haven't done a full retracement, and we have been putting in higher lows, not going exactly to them, but actually, this doesn't look so good. I was hoping this trend line would kind of connect like that, suggest, I mean, there is higher lows there, but what I see is just like going up this way, higher lows, and then kind of like back test it here, retest that, test it multiple times, and then we kind of like broke through it over here with a bounce and then got rejected from that level. So that actually doesn't look so good. I mean, it is higher lows. If we do it, you know, like that. So there is maybe something there, but generally just like this trend line, break below, retest. And let's actually, I'm not the best at volume analysis, but let's look at the volume here. Pretty high volume, got up to that level and it was just like totally rejected. Gapped up on December 12th. After going up, what was this green day on December 11th, went up 9.86%, big green day, another big green day here on December 5th, went up 10.77%, upside move, reclaiming that 20-day simple moving average, the light blue line there, consolidating here like a bull flag, moving up, but then getting massively rejected from that trend line, which is just very casually drawn, but you can see how I get that. And actually, we could look at this on the linear. I'm looking at this on the log y-axis. If we do look at this on the linear, still, I mean, yeah, it looks like the trend to the upside, consolidating here, breaking below, bouncing from this other trend line, putting in higher lows, but then getting rejected from that upper level. And now it's below all of those moving averages. So the red one's the 200-day, purple's 100, darker blue, which is marked on the y-axis at 140, that's the 50-day, and then the light blue is the 20-day, that's 141. So yeah, we do have earnings coming up. It says the approximate date is, it looks like January 20th, but looking over at Unusual Whales, it looks like the earnings in the pre-market on the 13th, which I believe is Tuesday next week. That should be correct. So there might be some volatility around there. And so I guess what I would look for, I mean, you want to be putting in higher lows, and nearly took it out on December 31st with this big red candle here. Came down by 6.82%, it looks like. And let's just look at the low from over here on November 14th. That was 121. The low over here on December 31st was 122. So just 1 cent above that low. So what I would look for, I'd watch like a hawk at 121, because I mean, maybe if it does dip to it, that's sweeping the lows. Anybody that was or is watching this like a hawk, they might have a stop loss there, saying if it goes back, if it puts back a lower low, then I'm going to get out. I'm going to GTFO. I'm not going to worry about this anymore. Maybe it sweeps those lows and bounce. It's always tricky. Stop losses. I mean, there's, kind of a thought process around stop losses that they're designed for whenever the pain is too much. You capitulate, you let go. With that stop loss, you let it exit for you, but then that ends up being the bottom and then it goes up. So they're kind of designed in a way for market makers, for hedge funds, whatever, bigger players to then, oh, it's too much pain. You're worried you're not going to lose just 90% of your position, but you're going to lose all of it. Cut the loss. And then, or 20%, you don't want it to go down 30%, cut the loss, but then that ends up being the bottom. So I would really just look at 21 and see how price and volume responds to that. Volume was generally, I'd say, a bit higher over here and here than it has been here. And so that could be good that it just, as it's pulling back, it's not just cascading of selling. But this also did have a downside move and consolidation, which on lower volume, that could be a bear flag. So yeah, and max pain, what did I say? Max pain is for this. It looks like for next options expiration, these are on the monthlies, is January 16th at 150, and then for February, the monthly is 150, and then the next one is going to be May. That's $1.50. Yeah, so, I mean, and if this does get a move to the upside, I would watch very closely, from where it's at. If it goes up to that uptrend, that's like a 36, 37% move to the upside, maybe be 40 because it is upsloping. It could be getting rejected from there. It could be getting rejected from these moving averages. The purple line's the 100-day. That's 150. That's an important level. So, I mean, if max pain is 150 for the next 5 months and price is below 150, a thesis could be, well, when it's below max pain, buy. When it gets up to max pain or gets above max pain, trim and or sell. But yeah, I mean, I think overall, unfortunately, and a lot of the charts that I have been looking at look really strong. There've been breakouts, but then it looks like I think a lot of them are going to pull back. So retest before they continue higher. This one doesn't look like that, and it does look like it's very different from the rest of the market. April, I mean, it kind of bottomed here, but it wasn't a super massive drop like it was over here in December of 2024. And then it just kind of squeezed up here. So yeah, I'd keep an eye on 121 If it closes below that, see how many days, if it's just like cascading lower. But maybe earnings coming up, that could be like a life raft, or a launching pad for this to maintain these levels and to break out. But I think 150, that also that 100-day simple moving average at like 152. So let's just say 150. And then the uptrend here, that's around 176. We do have the 200-day moving average in red there. That's at 184. So I think like between 150 and like $2, I think that could be some very notable resistance. But if price is able to really break through all of those moving averages, it could really, move up like it did over here. But like what's happened in the past, it's like, multiple attempts to go up, zigzagging up, moving up to that 200-day, but then got rejected. And then once over here, it broke above and then it back tested and then continued higher. So I think, yeah, I mean, this needs to get above that 200-day, but if it can't, it might back test around 150, around that 100-day moving average, around that 786, the orange line there, and then pull back and then maybe break above that moving average. So what I could see happening with this, if it does, like, let's say it, just kind of goes around here before earnings, but then earnings it launches up to like, that trend line, pull back to that purple line, the moving average there. And then, it'd probably take longer than this, but then it could break above the 200-day, find that as support, and then start to go higher. Oops. So I think that's a possible scenario, but overall, I think that this uptrend there looks pretty rough, so I'd be cautious of it. Yeah, unfortunately. And you see like all this volume over here. There hasn't been much volume returning to it, so it does look pretty weak. But I hope that's helpful. I'm sorry, I wish it was a more confident bullish scenario here. But I think like keeping an eye on 121, 120 if you just want to round that down and then evaluate that. Yeah, that's what I would encourage doing. But as always, those are just my thoughts. If you found them helpful, make sure you like the video, share your thoughts in the comments down below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel and join for more streams. Give some super chats, and I will go over your requests. But thanks again, Jeff. Yeah, so hopefully, I mean, if you have follow-up questions for me or anything on that, anything specific, I'd be happy to elaborate more. But just like this trend line here, that rejection makes me feel not so good. But I mean, this could be doing like a double bottom down here. Like, I mean, basically what I have here, and then it starts to go. So I think there's still hope, but I think that that uptrend is pretty tough. So, yeah. And like, I don't know too much about the company or anything like that. It is one of the things about stocks like this too, is that, it's getting near that dollar area, and this is listed on the NASDAQ. And so there are potential concerns about compliance issues. I think if it trades below $1 for 30 days, we can actually just look this up real quick. So what are NASDAQ non-compliance? And I'll just do like $1. And so this should be an AI overview. So NASDAQ non-compliance, $1 refers to a company failing to meet the requirement that its stock's closing bid price stays at or above $1 for 30 consecutive business days, triggering a deficiency notice and an initial 180-day period to regain compliance, often through actions like reverse stock splits with stricter rules and potential delisting if not resolved. And that recently happened with a company I used to cover, Luminar. They recently were delisted. They had a reverse split. It didn't resolve their problems. And so, I mean, right now, Finger is above $1, so there's no real concern. But like if I was a short seller and I wanted to drive this down to zero and make money on that, pushing it below $1, I think is kind of like a really big thing, because then it creates the concern of losing that compliance. And if they lose that compliance, they have to do a reverse split. It dilutes shareholders, and it just becomes this like cascading thing. And that's happened to a lot of stocks. A number that I've previously covered, and I've kind of learned from that and been a little bit more conservative with the stocks that I end up covering. Because like there was one that was Fisker, is one example, but there have been many. But yeah, so if Jeff doesn't have follow-up questions on that, I'm probably going to end the stream, and then I will release clips of UEC Open and let's see, what's the other one? Finger, of course. So I'll schedule those to be released in the morning. And then if you guys do want to get access to videos the night of, like the like basically an hour after I end a stream, I might open up a membership that would just be like $1 a month. And then that just kind of holds me to be more accountable. And then, just creating the community and all of that and stuff and the consistency. So yeah, but yeah, thank you for stopping by. 35 views for the stream. Unfortunately, it's going to be my last Avatar stream just because I kind of hate that game, and I'm really excited for Arc Raiders. And so let's actually, before I end this stream, let's just check that out. I think it's over here. I'm going to refresh this, see if we have any more votes. Just 4 votes, but the majority is clearly Arc Raiders, so I'll probably do that tomorrow. I'll need to make a thumbnail for it, and I'm going to need to get that game. They do have a sale that ends basically, let's see, that's 5 hours from now. So like exactly 5 hours from now. So I'm going to get the game tonight, and then I will get the PlayStation Essential monthly subscription so we can try that game out. Should be a lot of fun. I'm really excited about it. But yeah, thank you all for joining, and I'll see you guys tomorrow probably for some Arc Raiders and getting a feel for that game. But yeah, hopefully you guys had a great Wednesday. Have a great Thursday, and I'll see you tomorrow evening. Bye, guys.